A train massacre is prevented in France thanks in part to the actions of an Oregon National Guard soldier. Good evening, I'm Dee Gatton. Thanks for joining us. Late details coming from France where an attacker armed with a machine gun wounded 3 people on a high-speed train. Now we're learning 3 Americans, 1 from Roseburg, are all credited with helping to stop that suspect. Anthony Castora tells us more in tonight's top story.
We're very lucky that nobody got killed.
That's the Roseburg man, credited with saving dozens of lives in France on board a fast-moving train Friday.
Once again, France in the headlines.
Traveling from Amsterdam to Paris, Oregon National Guardsman Alex Scarlatos, a member of the U.S. Air Force, a California college student, and a French citizen, all spotted the suspect loading a gun in the bathroom near Belgium. One passenger says, "I saw the man who was shot in the neck stumble. He dropped his bloody duffel bag right in the seat across from me, and he collapsed to the floor." That's when the men jumped on the suspect, hogtied him, and held him until police arrived.
Who would have known what would have happened if they weren't in the right place at the right time and were able to jump on this guy and keep him from doing more harm?
3 people were hurt. That includes the airman recovering at a French hospital. But Scarlato says he's in good spirits.
We called him. He's doing great.
Authorities named the suspect as a Moroccan national. Although we don't know his name, we do know he was already on the radar of European counterterrorism agencies.
I came to see my friends on my first trip in Europe, and we stopped a terrorist. It's kind of crazy.
The Oregon National Guard office in Roseburg is already making plans for when these men arrive home.
I'm not an organizer for parades or anything, but I think that these 2 guys deserve a ticker tape parade when they arrive back home to Oregon.
Tonight, Alex's father could barely get the words out, talking about his son's bravery. He says he got a call from his son just minutes after this all happened. His father, Emmanuel Scarlatos, is still processing it all in Roseburg. He talked to his son from Arras, France, where that train was diverted. He says Alex just got back from a deployment to Afghanistan. He planned this 1-month trip to Europe, linking up with old friends for an unforgettable adventure, and they ended up saving hundreds of lives in the process.
The fact that they saved all those lives and had that instinct and the guts to just do what they did.
Alec has a lot of guts.
Scarlato says his son also checked the train for other terrorists and helped the hurt. That includes his friend and another victim.